Greetings everyone, ho ho ho, it's Christmas once more. Well, not in real life obviously, but in beautiful Sleepy Hollow. It's chilly cold right now, people are going about their business, trying to stay on the streets as little as possible. Inside it's warm, you can now drink a beer in the pub that we have. It's a rather small pub, isn't it? But at least you can drink something there, enjoy some company, warm fresh bread you can enjoy, and of course also some lessons that you can take, or evening entertainments that we have here in our grand theater. Now, next up on my list is actually something that you're kind of like working towards in the game all the time, and that is fulfilling the needs of your citizens, or well, villagers that is at the moment, and we have done so. In the beginning of year 29, we are finally able to upgrade my homesteads, so tier 3 we can do now, and yeah, I'm going to enable it. It's actually required as well, since we are rather low on housing storage there again, or housing spots that we have, and with that, holy cow, look at that, a lot of upgrades are opening up, but not a lot, I think. So here we do have a few more in this homestead here. They're lacking some type of foods. Alright, desirability is there, I think. It needs to be at 65. And what I can see is that these guys here all have it, which I would not have expected. These guys all have it. These guys have it. There it's getting a bit lower. These guys don't have it yet, right? So we do want to push that a bit further there too. I still have that hunting cabin over there that we are going to... Yeah, we're going to push this one now to this gathering spot that we have up there, because they are going for this area anyway. And with that, we're going to open up a bit more space here again. There is space, though, that I can use for some additional decorations. We don't have money anymore, though, even though my taxes are fine. But for more decorations, I would need to, of course, pump out a few more, a bit more gold there overall. So the trader here could help us with that. Also very important, we're finishing some rat catchers right now. This is actually mandatory at this point, it's priority, as we have rodents in my storehouses. Not only in my food storages, but also in my normal storehouses. So rodents really like to eat, well, bows, arrows, shields, and maces, I guess. Or just the honey that is lying around there too. We just need to wait on that a bit. I think here we are finishing one that's still waiting a bit. And here, this one we have finished actually. We might actually do it like this, right? So the rat catcher up here will take it like this, and then we can go with one of them in this area, and the other one once again already takes this whole spot, right? But for this upper area plus the storage, we need the rat catcher. That is hopefully being finished soon. Lots of logs that we need. We have them. That's a great thing. Do we have the first upgraded houses? We have. There they are. You're looking into the wrong direction, but I guess he likes to have a private entrance because that's his entrance there. And this is, yep, our large house now, the upgraded version of the homestead. And this one here has 6 people that it can store now. It also pays me more taxes, so we are going to profit from that. And it also has some higher demands once more. So 85 desirability we need, a town center 4, 3 types of food we actually provide already, and then either furniture or glassware. Now on glass I'm working actually right now. Also, here we can see this now. The first large house has been built out of 25 that we need. Phew, that's going to take a while. There's the second one actually coming up now. Perhaps he likes to look towards the road. He does. I like these houses. Beautiful, cute. And yeah, actually it looks livable in them, right? It's still not a brick house really, but it's looking better than the previous one. Now we have another crop field, the last out of this huge construction project that we had up there. This year, yeah, we're still going with the field work. Here I'm actually going to get rid of that completely, and we're going to say clover and then wheat for this big crop field there as well. And the latest one, we can actually start with some field work there, and let's actually also have field work in the next year, not like this, but like this. And then we can go ahead with clover and probably cabbage, something that gives me also a good yield out of that. The new fields, yeah, we're at 81, 89 and 74% fertility. This all sounds fine to me. Yep, this one has a lot of things that we should not neglect. And here I could actually say go with the beans over the summer, because there is a nice yield coming out of that. Also, another thing I would like to do instead of beans for this one, I would like to go with some flax. Flax has, by the way, a high heat tolerance. We can use this as well. And I need to, because we do need still a bit more flax, I think, for the linen cloth, right? We are actually rather low on that. And we don't have any flax. So, oh, actually we do 300, but that's not a lot. And for my tailor, the weaver building, we are only using 4. I don't have anyone else for it. So, no problem. Rat catcher finished. Costing me quite a bit. Let's assign it over into this area. And there's also the traders coming in. Another livestock animal has been born. And with that, we're at 9 out of 10. So the barn is really my next project. And let's just assign someone to this. By the way, we don't need that many builders, right? Let's tone it down to 10. And they will then just hopefully go to this area. There you go. Yes, let's sell some... No, let's not sell some pelts. That's not a good one. That's not a good trader here at all. The next rat catcher over here. Yeah, it's overall just taking a long time now to upgrade all of these people. Here we have the 3 types of food. That's the primary problem right now. The primary blockage that we have. But it should be solved then as well. Soonish. And a bit of taxes we do again. By the way, that festival pole that we had built once. How much would it cost me now? It's 150 gold, right? Because we have the one up here now. So I would like to squeeze in another festival pole then in this area here. Somewhere that we get lots of people in, hopefully. These guys here. We continue the upgrading. The next market has been finished. And with that, an extended range again. And with that, we can also finish this district here in no time. Another traveler coming in. Ah, he would purchase a lot of cheese. We have 300 cheese in stock. Let's sell 100. That will give me some money there. 500 in total. We could also sell some swords. I have a lot of them. And we are fully equipped for now. Let's just sell them. It's a good price. And I think that's it. We need to make the money primarily for the upgrades. Rat catcher, please, are you working now? Yes, it is working. Hopefully, I still see the rodents. He is shelter stocking right now. His priority, first and foremost, is to have supplies in his rat catcher house. Water-wise, yeah, we're doing very fine on water. That's okay. And there's the cheese. And then we also have the sword. That's actually 800. Like that. And we have 1,300 coin again that we can use for upgrades of all sorts. Especially, as we know, decorations. Let's have a look. We are very close with them to push them. So I think just this one here should work. Yes, this is actually already enough to push them beyond, right? The garden trail. A smaller park would actually just have the same effect, really. But of course, we could still have it, a smaller park here. Close to these guys here. Probably. Then there's also the well that we can still upgrade. Have a smaller park here. And the smaller park can also have some small garden next to it. That gives another 1%. And that's actually all that we can squeeze in here anyway. I think a tree might be... No, not even a tree is possible anymore. This is already upgraded, unfortunately, this well, so I can't push anything further. And here we can then just push something else, like a big ornamental tree or whatnot. Oh, and I just realized there's still some stone here as well. So this is going to take a while. 18 it is. And we have 8 builders that can do the job. That's what I like to see. More large houses coming up. Paying me more taxes. And we have now, yeah, 6 out of 25. And we are also breaching 300 people anytime now. Another real cool building that we don't have yet and that I would like to build is the apothecary shop. And apothecaries turn medicinal roots, willow and honey into medicine, which can be used to cure illnesses and injuries. And of course, this is much more effective than the normal roots that we're using at the moment. Also, I like the look of the apothecary. So we're going to have this one here a bit in the center. It is not important for any kind of desirability bonus, so we can have it just here in this buffer area that I have reserved for it. Let's just see that we get it a proper location. I think this one is just perfect. And then we have that tiny area here in front of the trade post that we, or trade center, that we might actually turn into a plaza then as well. Yeah, we can feel the upgrade cost on my resources. The clay is really dropping here. The stone and the planks follow. Now, it's also important that we stock more goods than ever in the market. For that reason, we are going to assign another person to this. This is directly also increasing then my supply of the area with food, for example. And also, as we can see, they're storing the barrels here to reduce the spoilage as well. And with that, we do get a bit more supply out. We have desirability in most areas available now, but the 3 food types are still lacking. So that means we need to just supply people better with the market in general. Now, we are starting to consume beer with the pub now. Do we still have beer? Yes, we have. It's actually climbing as well. 7 months. So my months of food lost to spoilage over the next 7 months is actually, or 12 is pretty high actually right now, that ratio. That's because we have way too many vegetables and fruits still. Right, so the pickled is the important thing here. 6 more villages, and with that we're breaching 300. Hooray! Overcrowding incoming. Once again, it's harvest season, and boy is it going to be a plenty harvest. What I can see also here is that the granary here is already full, right? And there's grain right in front of it. We need a second granary here. And do we have still heavy tools? We don't. We need to turn on my heavy tools production again at my foundry. Let's actually reduce the amount of swords we build for now. Tools is something we always need, right? We don't have any of those as well. So heavy tools and tools, please ramp this up for me. Because I would like to have then a windmill in this area too, to produce me the flour and to supply the bakeries then of my town as well. And yeah, I think we really have too much grain now. That's great, right? It's better than not having enough grain. Let's also switch around here those fields. We are having very low wheat levels now, so actually I can get rid of it entirely. And we're probably going with some cabbage here then. Yeah, we're down to only 2 months of food spoilage right now, and 11 months of supply. Let's also go ahead and finally upgrade that stockyard here. We're rather full on materials, and of course we don't want to be stuck with not enough storage there. Going to take a while, and 30 planks, of course we're using planks right now also for all the upgrades here. That's the important thing there, really. How many large houses do we have at this point? 13! We have reached the 50% that we need for the next requirement, or for the tier 4 that we have then. This one seems like it's not fully working. That's because the stone is missing. That's fine. I could turn it off and the message should disappear. There it is. Perfect. And then we just have the work areas empty, which of course is a lie. And this message is also gone now. Yeah, food supply is plentiful once again. But it's the diversity of my food that matters right now. Cabbage is fine. The other ones are not that fine. So we are producing a bit too much of the same things all the time, right? So the beans, for example, and the peas. And I might actually go for some carrots now as well. That's for frost, so we should have them, oh wait a second, as early as possible before the heat arrives. And I might also want to, go for the peas again, right? Over the beans? Oh, we could have both of them in the same year, because that's a pretty long one, right? This is a full harvest season here. But we do need different types of food. Do I wonder if carrots are... I think they're counted as vegetables and thus not another food type. So that should not really matter. I think it's depending on the meat the bread and the veggies and the fruits. Yeah, and this is the life of Edgar. He's catching rats. Observing, lying in the ground, waiting for the prey to appear, and then slaughtering it relentlessly. He could also just pee against the wall. From this distance, I can't really make it out. Oh, and there it is. Also, my stockyard is being upgraded. That's going to be a jolly good building over here. Beautiful. Once more, you are in the way here, actually, storage card. Let's move over there. There's a bit of room for you. Very nice one. And this one has doubled its capacity now to 3,000 for us to store even more. And what I can see here is, look at that. We have almost 100 sand stored in here. For some strange reasons, someone is actually able to get those materials over. There it is. It's those wagons, right? Patrolling the area, getting the sand from the sand pit over. By the way, do we have... Yeah, we still have plenty of people working here. And year number 30 it is. And this should be the year that I'm marking here with, yeah, producing finally glass. That's my next one. We have the sand in. And there it is. The glass maker requires coal and sand. Coal we have plenty of. That is fine. For the final product we need is also some heavy tools, unfortunately. It is also polluting the air way again. So I need to have it a bit further over here in my industry zone. And let's go ahead. I think here we're going to make another road then, like this. Come on, like this. Around the well here. And with that, a new production is going to start then. However, heavy tools, of course, we are producing them again, but it's going to take a while for it to fully ramp up once more. In my foundry and my blacksmith. And iron is missing. Iron ingots, yeah, once more. Also barrels for the cooper. Do we need another one here? I hope not. I really don't want to build another foundry. We could upgrade it if we have 25 iron. That would give me a bit more productivity. Perhaps we can purchase it. We need to wait for a trader though first. There's still this firewood splitter here. We are actually running out of it, so let's continue with it once more. It has been, I think, on hold for a decade now. And now finally we can upgrade this. We should. There is another one here. Or we just have to build another one entirely anyway. I think we will have to do this. Let's build this one too. Or let's upgrade this one too. Some iron ingots it requires. As if things could be worse with it. And I might actually... 15 shields we have. No hauberks though. Oh! And this mine is running out of coal already. We're out of coal. What? I thought it would last me longer. Up here we have coal. There we have coal. Very high yield. Unfortunately, we can't move a coal mine. So we need to build it again up here in the mountain area. Right. Between all these rocks. There you go. Let's try to get that road. Can we get that road down here somehow? Could be possible. Make the serpentines work. Perhaps we can make serpentines work. Yeah, this is possible. It's steep, but things should be fine with it. And let's get this road there. This is my mountain road now. It goes all the way up here into the mountain area. Or onto the mountain peak, really. There's also a very interesting huge rock here with 600 rocks being stored in it. Never really looked it up. Infinite resources, that's fine. We can't use them yet though. That's the pity of it. Let's demolish the coal mine. No longer required. And once this is enabled, we can fully push people again. Do we need a shelter up there too? For this one? I'm not entirely sure. I think we're going to build a shelter just to be safe. It's a rather cheap building. Right up here, and this is going to provide then for those guys. We might also, with those distances, will need another wagon shop for the transportation, right? They're all driving around, so they're busy right now as is. 2 livestock animals were born. With that, we are overcrowded. We have 11 of 10. I missed my mark here with the barn. We had too many other productions, really. So right now, another barn is outside of my reach, really. We don't have the planks for that by a long shot, so I might just slaughter one. I might just slaughter one cow. That gives me not a lot. Yeah, let's slaughter a cow. I don't really like this. So we need to build another barn now soon. Now, trader-wise, that's the important thing. We can make some money, hopefully. We could sell beer, but the price is bad. Crossbows, clay, pelts, I also don't need anymore now. So you are useless to me, it seems. Trader number 2. Beer again, the price seems to be very low on beer. In general. Alright, he would have a heavy tool for me, but we are producing that anyway. Nothing else once again. Nope, bad traders overall. I would have loved some planks, so some iron ingots that we could purchase, but unfortunately... Oh, wait a second. But he's not selling. No iron. Nope. Now this is a big one. 25 people have arrived. That is mass immigration. 25, we cannot house them, of course, but we can build more houses. All about the food. Yeah, let's accept them. 25. That's the biggest growth that we ever had in one go. Let's build some more houses in this area, of course. Around the market area that we have. I think this is still fine. Yeah. And we can still have another house then here. And then we probably will also have... Yeah, we need a school. This is probably going to be the school area. And we will need a healer hut and a bakery we already have. And probably a smaller park. So this area is off still for me. Let's make it like so. Right? And then we can have more houses here. So this is still perfectly fine. The deer will just have to move a bit. So that's going to be a lot new taxpayers, and no one of them gets out of it. They will have to pay their fair share for my city, for my village, that is. Alright, construction is already starting. That's quick, right? We have the workers. Of course, we have a lot of labor, so I can actually ramp up the limit here of 20 to 20 builders. So they're going to be staffed here. There it is. And we still have 24 laborers left. So with that, we have a lot of workforce, really. That should be fine to build me now also another firewood splitter that I will definitely need. Where's my storage? Storage is up here, right? So let's have the firewood splitter. We can still squeeze one in easy here. And... Of course, consumption will go through the roof with so many new people. Be careful there. Do I need another farm? No, I really don't need another farm. What I need is another mill for certainty. I do need more money first, but there's nothing. There is another trader coming. I love my trade center, as we are attracting so many of them. And hopefully he's got some stuff that we can do with him. Right, a bear attack out here in the wilderness. Problem for me right now is we have grown a bit too quickly, perhaps, and I don't have any defenses here yet. It is fine for the moment. And of course, this is the end of the city anyway, right? So I might then start ramping up my defenses on that side too. We need a few more logs for this. Alright, new trader. They really don't like to purchase anything. Sand he would have, clay. I got these things myself. Nothing. That's really disappointing trader-wise. At least the houses are coming along. Let's just check it out. This is really the end here, right? So I'm going to have a road then here. And past this road, my village ends. For now. Alright, we just built them. How can they have rodents again? Or already? No idea. Tax income is going up. That's great. And there is a very injured bear running around. So let's slaughter it. Try to slaughter it. Children, you help too. There you go. So they've seen some fighting now in their life already. That's really some beautiful mass building right now. Thanks to having all that workforce. We're also sitting at 18 of 25 large houses. And yeah, we couldn't be closer to 400 than ever after this mass immigration. Speeding things up considerably. Let's also assign more people to that market. And I hope both of my bakeries are also fully staffed. Yep. So far so good. Another district is coming to life and getting along as well. And the more developed area, we might also consider now upgrading some roads here and there, adding some more parks and some more service buildings. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.